Hi guys, welcome to another crazy hearing. So this guy got a judgment against him and he's trying to appeal it because he can't pay. So, and he acts really entitled and he does not stop talking. So without further ado, we'll get into the video.
Good morning. Good morning. Well, because there was a counterclaim, you're both sort of plaintiffs, both sort of defendants.
I'll go over there if you want.
Well, I'm already here, so.
Because all we're here for today is the contest to your appeal
Yes,
based on an affidavit of inability to pay. Yeah, okay, sir, my question to you, and this is a very, very important question because it determines a lot. What is it that you are appealing? The take nothing, wait, let me finish.
yes, well, I don't.
Are you appealing the take nothing judgment or are you appealing the counterclaim judgment against you?
The entire.
The entire thing. Okay, that makes a big difference.
Yes,
Okay, according to your affidavit of inability to pay, you have absolutely no income, according to your affidavit, sworn
Yes.
affidavit under penalty of perjury, and you have absolutely no bills. Everything is zeros.
yes.
How do you eat?
I get an actual like allowance, from my family, and that's basically what it is, but it's not money that I earn. Right. So in this case, it's only for like my rent, like being due tomorrow, like I have to pay rent. So there's no way I can pay the appeal if he has an appeal bond go up higher as far as me appealing it.
You get a stipend of some sort?
Sometimes just about I had to save money, so I have to be,
How much is that?
as much as my rent is about 1250. How much it is?
Okay, because on your affidavit, you're supposed to list all sorts
That's it.
of,
That was it. That's what I get every like quarter. So it's not every month.
how do you put gas in your truck?
Huh? If I have to put gas, I have a card that I have for the ranch that I use, but that's what I use.
Ranch?
Card for my ranch. It's a company that I have out there. My family has, and I'll use it, but it just every now and then I use it, but I can't.
And
That's what they help me to pay. As this is going on, sir, as
Do you-
this has been going on, that's what I've been dealing with.
do you receive income from the ranch? Any
No,
monetary?
not anymore. Not anymore. Since this case started, no, because no.
Is it an operating ranch or is it?
It's an operating
receiving-
ranch, sir. They're
oil and
in
gas
Jim Wells,
royalties?
Texas, yes. In Jim Wells.
Do you receive oil and gas royalties?
Oh, but like, for example, let me be specific. It's like, for example, I get 25 bucks this quarter. It gets reinvested into the actual fund itself and then it grows. Okay, so I don't get money every month, like thousands of dollars. No, that was supposed to be specified on the first time I was told that. And that's what it is. But it's not money I get in my hand. It's money that gets reinvested into like, stocks and bonds and so forth. And I get a revenue over a quarterly basis. If there is a higher yield, but if there's not, then I don't get nothing.
Okay,
So that's how it is. There's a lot of people that are getting part of that money. So you get 10 bucks, you reinvest it, and that's how it goes.
but you receive enough money to pay all your expenses and,
As of right now, Your Honor, as of right now, yes, because of this situation that's been going on with this individual here.
Okay.
That's what it's been.
okay, so I read your contest, very well spelled out. You want to present those arguments at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, I wasn't finished, Your Honor. Can I?
You weren't finished.
Yeah, yes,
Go ahead.
yes. When the other judge was,
This guy makes 0 cents. Like, he can't afford to pay the judgment because he's doing this work thing and gets an allowance, but all his bills are paid. He makes enough to eat, has gas card, whatever, gets an allowance every month. So I don't get it. I don't know. Makes no sense to me.
senior in the case, there was stuff that they never got. Even in the first case they had, and I had Reverend Aid help me, and they had initially told me that they were gonna have that case dismissed, initially the first eviction thing that she had me come to. But I had already filed my lawsuit way before she filed her eviction, so that was kind of given first priority. But all the information I have here is information I gave the court initially, but I never received it supposedly, but it's all here now. And there's a lot of evidence that, yes.
I cannot go back.
I know,
and
I'm not
retry
doing
the
that, I'm
case.
saying,
There's a judgment.
oh, yes, but also Odyssey, which is a software that y'all use, had a lot of glitches also. So it could have been lost in that case also. I mean, there has been issues here in the near past that had issues with that software. So
Those are arguments you can raise on appeal.
yes, but if I motion
Because
for the
it's a-
venue
Okay.
before, would that be okay?
Wait.
Because I was gonna say when he yelled in front of
If
me.
your appeal is perfected and goes up to county court,
Yes.
it's a de novo trial. You're starting over from the beginning as if none of this
Well,
happened.
how
Okay?
about I do that?
But you have to have your appeal perfected?
Because Gilbert had initially told me, the county clerk, when I filed my appeal, that it was gonna go downtown to a different court, different clerk. That's what he had told me initially. That's when I filed my appeal, that's where I was initially gonna go downtown and have that a judge oversee it downtown, not here in this same court, no.
Okay.
I already had two,
Well,
her
okay.
eviction and my case. I've
Well,
already back to
that's
back.
that's exactly what will happen if your appeal goes forward, sir. Your contest to his.
Yes, Your Honor, and I don't know how familiar you are with this case, Your Honor. There were two cases. There's a companion case where Mr. Diaz filed a pauper's affidavit in the companion case, and Judge Garcia, she sustained our challenge to his pauper's application perceiving pauper's form of pauper's in his record. So we think that this is
This
perhaps
was,
even raised judicata.
and this was in.
This was a companion case. This all grew out of
But I filed my case way before he did, sir. Yeah. He invests all the time, sir. Yes, he does. You always take his side all the time. Yeah, you do. You always do. I have you on video. My friends say the same thing and they watch it.
Did you guys catch what he was rambling on about? Like, oh, you always pick a side, and my friends say the same thing. Like, he's a judge. Obviously, he can't grant everyone's side. I mean, obviously, he hears the evidence, he hears the facts, he whatever, and hears both sides, and then he makes an unbiased decision. So, I don't, like, he doesn't make 0 cents, like, at all. Like, that's what a judge does. He picks a side and he rules on it, right? Like, that's what the whole point of court is. Am I wrong? I don't know. This guy is, he's, just, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Your Honor, I don't know how much argument you wanted to receive, but there were two cases.
Yeah.
It all grew out of a lease of an apartment complex, and Mr. Diaz sued my client, the landlady,
Way before.
for hidden cameras, having
Yeah,
hidden
there
cameras in the
was.
And
premises.
damage
There
to his
was.
$80,000 vehicle.
Yes, and
Damage it.
vandalism to his cars. Now, in the pauper's affidavit, I have his previous pauper's affidavit, which talks about a 5,000 monthly income.
Before this
Chevron.
happened. Before this
And
happened.
Ms. Emmett would testify that when he made an application as a tenant, he told her, and his dad has confirmed, that Mr. Diaz gets
Time. That was 2 years
$5,000.
ago. That was 2 years
a
ago.
month
It was 2 years
in
ago.
oil and gas revenues.
That was 2 years ago.
And this, if I could submit this affidavit to the court.
Now,
Can
the
I motion
initial,
to sustain this.
the initial,
This is in the companion case.
Yes,
and we-
but she initially said that the cars were mine, and that was what she made her appeal bond judgment on, okay? And then in this case, she said, oh, they're not your cars, I need proof, but that's what he did. He used my cars initially as being mine to prove that I was able to, have these kind of cars and have this money.
This
She did that.
wasn't-
And she was, oh, my appeal bond.
this wasn't 2 years ago. This is
No, no, I'm saying
May
when I
15th of
raised-
2020.
When I was living with her, when I was living at her house was about 2 years ago.
Okay, I'm going to sustain your objection, okay? And because you're appealing the entire judgment, including the counterclaims, I'm setting your bond at the amount of the judgment plus the $64 court cost. So your total bond that you would have to pay to proceed with this appeal,
But if I asked you for a
Is-
$17,200.
and
Yeah, but
79
I
cents.
was told by your clerk that I was going downtown. I was told by him. that I
It'll go
was.
downtown once you post the bond and protect.
No, that wasn't what it was
protect your
told,
appeal.
no.
Well, that's,
Because your judge here used that car to up my appeal bond initially, and that's prejudice. That's by far prejudice when it comes to me doing the same two cases together. No.
the absolute right to appeal. You even can appeal this.
Appeal, I already did. I've been appealing these two cases for the past long time, and you're gonna give in. But it's okay. It's okay.
Sir, I'm following the law. You told me you were
I
appealing
motioned
the
to, I
counterclaim,
motioned,
which
yes.
requires me to
Initially, I was
set
gonna try to talk, but he
the
was
amount of
yelling in front of me.
judgment. I could, so if I could actually triple the judgment. I
Sir,
choose to.
I'm not here to argue. I'm here just to
The
show you
amount
what
of
I have here. Okay, and that's what I usually had. They never got this information. They never got it. They said they got it. They didn't get it. It was a lot of miscommunication.
I'm not going to retry the case. I
Well,
can't.
I don't want you to. I want somebody else to. I didn't want this recent at all to be tried up. I
Well,
don't.
post your bond, move on, go to the higher court.
Well, no,
Good
I'm
luck.
just gonna re-sue her. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna keep on suing her until I get what I need. That's what I'm gonna do. So,
Good luck.
no big
sir.
deal to me.
May we be
You
excused,
may
Your
be
Honor?
excused. Yes, sir.
Guy was driving me nuts. Like, he would not even let anyone else get a word in, and he was interrupting. Like, that is probably one of my biggest pet peeves, is someone interrupting. Like, thank goodness. This is why we have lawyers. Lawyers could come in, they say their piece, and that's that, right? And a lot of people think, oh, well, they don't fight for me. But if you think about it, every time someone goes in, a defendant, they're talking in circles, they repeat themselves. It's like they're trying to convince themselves along with the judge that they're going to do better or whatever the case may be. But yeah, he drives me insane. He kept talking. He seemed really entitled, and an $80,000 car, like, and he can't afford anything. Like, just, it makes zero sense to me. But yeah, he's driving me nuts. But I thought it was a good one. I wanted to show you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And thank you for watching, and have a great day.